Let's look into metals, guys. So, XAU, which is gold, anybody who bought in that 4,000 zone and are still holding are doing very well. I had a lot of traders buy it there. It got a little sweaty, as you could see. We had quite a bit of drawdown before it went in money, and I had traders who exited at 4,100 and made over 100 points of profit on leverage. And then, guys, on the smaller time frame, not only did I call 4,000 a buy, I called 4,100 a buy. Right. Once we had the catalyst this week with the positive news that a potential rate hike wasn't going to happen or would be lessened, which was positive for gold, I called the buy between I said 30 or I'm sorry 40.85 to 41.15, where I sized in at 41.15, and you can see my stop loss is right here. I'll move it, and I had it originally at 40, and I said stop loss at 40.50. And I said take profit at 4,200 or 4,400. So this was the original trade plan that I put out for people who follow me in my groups. And then once we hit 4,200, I said we go to break even at a bare minimum. So you can see I have that trade at break even. And I have a lot of traders who actually took that profit as it just came real close to 4,200, which is fine. You're going to get another opportunity. But I also said we could expand it up to 4,400, but know that we may get kicked out on our trail. You could see on 500 lots of silver, which is equivalent to 5 contracts in silver futures. The trade itself is up $30,000. With if it hits the price target, it'll be $142,000. This is how I swing trade metals. But I know that as I trail this, that I may end up getting kicked out, right? So I generally get kicked out from the bottom and don't always realize the top. So see, if I trail it and it does, let me draw it for you. If I trail it and it does this, I might catch an exit there. But that's fine. It's in it. It is a great place to be psychologically when you know you have an awesome take profit and you know you have an awesome trail where regardless you're going to be paid. So congratulations for my followers who took this trade with me. And I will call additional entries and exits as it moves upwards, both intraday, short swing, and longer term trade. Commensurate with gold, the miners are rebounding right off the buy zone. Ego, we called that buy zone in here, average price of 29, and then targeting the all-time high anchored VWAP, which it's heading to, which is 35. So I wouldn't buy it right now until we get a bounce back off of that and perhaps find another entry. So congratulations for you guys that took this trade or are holding it. I would definitely have your stop loss in around 29 if you're a long-term holder from back here. You can either get into market structure at 27 and a half or definitely 29. HYMC is also a miner. Didn't respond as aggressively as Ego did. And I think the discount level is probably between 16 and 20 with a median price like 18, 18 and a half. Be patient here. Let price come to you. I would have to see explosive buying and volume to actually call it a buy right now. So for now, we're waiting on this one for a discount. Matter of fact, Ego, we're waiting now because it's still in the middle of a trade plan. So right now, the miners we're not buying. If we don't own them, we're still waiting, but this is good movement. Silver, guys, look at this. What, what is that on my chart? Buy zone 54 to 56. You don't believe me? Go back and watch my videos from a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I called this buy zone. I called this big discount buy zone. You don't believe me? The stuff I say is recorded. Go back and watch. And it came down to exactly like 55 and some change. And then it bounced strongly up to 62. Now, what concerns me on this bounce is the volume is a little weak, but that could be indicative, again, a low volume week in the markets being a holiday weekend. But we're targeting in this trade the all-time high anchored VWAP right here at 76 for a nice 20 gain on your leverage, right? I expect a lot of resistance when we get there. I'm not saying that silver won't go back and test 100, but maybe not on this first run. So don't be afraid to pay yourself here. And if you took the trade, let me know in the comments. Shoot me a DM. Congratulations. Platinum hit my buy zone I talked about last week. So Platinum XPT USD was a buy right here around 1500 and is looking positive. Again, weaker volume, but again, can be a little misleading with this holiday week. If you're in it, I would definitely go break even, targeting all-time high anchor VWAP at 2000. And you can see the arrow indicates that we just had a death cross. So we need to climb to reclaim a golden cross right now. Otherwise, if this drops, this is a predictor of more downside.